Time for a nap. Oh, wow. Where did my sunglasses go?
Come a long way and has evidently made a lot of money. It has gone from something I would never spend any money on to something that I watched and still feel like I wasted my money on, even though I didn't pay to watch this one. On the bright side, I got to see Mike Tyson's ass in HD. If you guys want to see my ass in HD,
Better see Barbara at the cathedral if you're injured.
I cannot buy mint. Alright, 2 more. 1 more.
Oh no, what's happened now?
Gonna be epic.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice? Shine down.
Bring it.
Into the frozen void.
Strike a pose.
Tsaritsa's benevolent.
There is no escape! Everybody stand back! Shower me with praise! Let the world come up! Let the mountain's veins boil! Bring it!
Dance, my pretties.
Inazuma shines eternal!
You too will experience the... I never asked for redemption. Never.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for completing today's
Reboot.
Ad Astra.
Bring it.
Ancient alchemy.
Hola. I was coughing. My ass off, smoking some weed. Muted myself. When was I born? This year. I am now woman. I feel neutral. And I don't remember, and I'm always unsatisfied. Very satisfied, thank you. I don't know. I'm so good at surveys, man. I can't believe they're giving me crap for this. Don't remember. I don't know. 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 Well, I don't know. I don't know. Very satisfied, actually. It's the only feedback I'm gonna give. We did it. Survey complete. Our input was valuable. Account created November 14th, 2024. What year is it? What day is today? You created your account 2 days ago. I'm gonna shablam you into the Oh. When were you created? Account created 6 minutes ago. Dude, that's incredible. That's like some fucking dedication. I must be like your first hit up. That's crazy. Absolute mad lad. You're not real. Don't ask me questions. Banned. Gone. Kerplowy. Shablam. Alright. Right. I know, it was ridiculous. I mean, let's be smart. We do those. Kazua's Gopi. Probably best options, I guess. The double wham.
Stabilize.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in sub. Share your knowledge!
Order guide you.
Oh,
Silence. Let the mighty be humble.
I don't know what's with this, like, lag or...
Be sanctified.
I'm just bad at the game. There we go.
Time to shine.
Oh, thank you for the virus. We'll watch, we'll watch.
I see everything.
Let the mighty be humbled. Gather.
Hey, make yourself at home. Strike a pose.
Silence.
Shine down. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it up.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds come.
Hear the echoes of the valley. Illusion shattered, torn to oblivion.
Oh, that was a big number.
Everybody stand back.
As one with wind and cloud.
Come on, get that less energy. Come on. We'll do a whole cycle.
Letting
There we
great
go.
names echo. Now you shall perish.
Going in.
Into the wind.
Hear the valley
Fallen leaves. Adorn.
to oblivion. Shine down.
Settle down.
Committed to memory. Echo in song.
This is order. Be sanctified. Bow your head. Stabilize.
Grow, grow, grow. You heard.
Settle down. The tides beckon. Gather.
Everyone hold hands. The Temple of Wisdom. Shower me with praise. Let the world come alive.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled. Order guide.
Everything.
Dude, the audio is skipping so bad on my side, it's kind of crazy.
There is no escape.
Yeah. Teamwork is dreamwork.
One with nature.
Come, bring it.
Get out of here. Take cover.
Oh,
Into the wind.
Now you shall perish.
fucking Christ. Just get straight punished for not using a bow character.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call.
Let the mountain's veins boil. Shine down. Get out of here. I'm going in.
Into the wind.
Inazuma shines eternal. Illusion shattered. Everybody stand back.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
Letting great names echo. There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
We did it. We only got 2 stars. I'm so sad. I mean, it makes sense. I need a fucking archer.
Solidify!
Everyone hold hands. Yoo-hoo!
Bow your head.
Let my name echo in song. Make yourselves a home.
Facts.
Settle down. Let the mighty be humbled. Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready. Gather!
This way, Colonel. Shower me with praise.
I will have order. Silence! The tides beckon. The golden slumber.
I have high hopes for this floor.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Into the wind.
Where's the energy though?
Shine down. Let the mountain's veins boil. Now you shall perish.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. One with nature.
Everybody stand back. Bring it. Letting great names echo. Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call.
Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered. Let the mountain's veins boil. Everybody stand back.
One with nature.
Torn to oblivion.
So we missed 1 star. 1 star. We can do it though. I'll just need a C6 Nahida real quick. Yes, that's what I need. Womp womp. can't click. Amazing.
Oh, how many forging commissions do I still have to finish?
Bring it!
Oh, you're here. Everything's been taken care of now. I was just about to go have a rest. Well, the tribe is still discussing that. I mean, not many have ever used ancient names to commit a crime. Pakal will have a lot on his plate. What I do know is that Tlisol will be closed permanently, and any remaining incomplete Blaze Gem inscriptions will be completely destroyed. As for the completed Blaze Gem inscriptions, I'll be handling them, which, whew, yet another hassle to deal with. Anyway, at least her ancient name is fine. Otherwise, we'd have a real mess on our hands. Oh, and speaking of ancient names, I actually have some good news. The memories that were absorbed by the Blaze Gem inscriptions can be restored to their owners. Now, once all the Blaze Gem inscriptions stop working, the memories will return to their respective owners. Yeah, that's right. Huh. Wait, now that I think about it, in her attempt to get Nechka to come back, Auntie made the entire tribe forget about her. Now, Nechka really is gone, but everyone is about to remember her. Phew, what a bizarre turn of events.
Wow. Yeah, I need to figure out how. Oh, let's see if we can figure that out real quick. So, chat settings. TV, no. I don't know what that does. I'm gonna do it anyway. That might be annoying. Or that might have been exactly what I needed to click. I clicked this button. I'll show you. Screen reader auto announce. Hopefully that does that. Yeah, let's see. Oh my goodness. No. It did not. So why won't they work? That is the question. I'm gonna Google this real quick. This is... We're missing the fun of the thing for no reason. Sound alerts. Set up for Streamlabs. How to do it in 3 minutes. Oh my god.
Here, and today we've got a new tutorial on how to add sound alert to your stream and connect it to OBS.
Yes.
Twitch page. To the top right corner, click on your profile, go to create a dashboard. From here, you go down to extensions. I've had this pop up, so then you want to search for extensions. You can just type in sound or sound alerts, it will pop up. Then want to find it, click.
Yeah, I've already done all that shit.
Mine says installed, so I've already got it installed. Then want to click it once it's downloaded.
All these videos are old as fuck. Oh my goodness. That was awful. It's terrible. How to add sound effects.
Just like adding extra flavor. It's all about spicing things, giving your audience surprises. They'll keep entertained and engaged.
Yes, yes.
Now we're going
Entertainment
to-
and
just going to
engagement,
add a
yes.
source right over here, and then we're going to add
She's resting in my workshop. I contacted others from the tribe and told them about my plan to conduct an official investigation into her history. The tribe hasn't responded yet, so I'm planning to take her in for now and teach her some crafting skills. But that's for another time. For now, she should just rest and sleep.
Ah.
After all, she's got a busy future ahead of her.
Wow, that's way too tedious to go through and do all this all. I want the extension I actually have to work. I want it to work. Why doesn't it work?
We should take a break after all that running around. Yeah, let's rest here for a bit.
I do not know. Wait, was that the end of the quest? It was. Wow. Wow. We're so good at the game. Wow. Soon we'll have 30 wishes. We can gamble on the new LED banner and see if we lose a 50-50 again. No, I must hold strong. Alright, so chlorine, Belle Delphine, or I don't fucking remember these characters' names. These are the three I have currently. Chlorine, Sanguine, and Emmeline. Go do chlorine. Oh, I'm gonna take these rank up rewards though. Wow. 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 I'm level 3. Wow. I haven't thought about weekly bounties in so long. That's kind of crazy, actually. Wait, vulnerable to Hydro? Dude, let's go fuck this guy up real quick. Oh, that's so cool. This is so much better than how it's ever been done. Holy fuck.
Shine down. Let's light it up. Strike a pose.
Hear the echo?
shall perish. There is no escape. Time to shine.
I like that he's healing, that's cool.
Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
I could probably break the rocks around him. Kinda like the challenge.
Let the mountain's veins boil. Teamwork is true. Torn to oblivion. There is no escape.
Okay, though, what is fucking healing him so much? Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Because I did just do like half his fucking life.
Let my name echo in song. Shower me with praise. Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
Jesus Christ. So I have to farm like 27 some wishes in Zenless Zone 0 so that we can get the baddie with the gladdy.
What's up? Wanna play? Strike a pose. Let's have some fun, shall we?
No!
The hunter.
Alright, let's just frame this job now.
Let the world come alive! Bring it! Slip, slide, roll! Letting brave names echo! Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
I don't know why I'm not starting with Raiden like I should be.
Pay your dues.
Going in! Let my name echo in song! Bring it! Let the mountain's veins boil! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape! Teamwork is dreamwork! Shower me with praise! Illusion shattered! Hear the echoes of the valley! Time to shine!
Damn.
Ow. Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Now you shall perish!
Oh. We did it. Oh, I guess I don't need to turn him in? I don't know. I just work here.
Bring it!
Did I get these today? Wow. One day and 8 hours. Until the child is gone. At this pace, I should have around 100 wishes for Mavlika when she comes along. Just from grinding. For free. For free. Yes. Is... Alright, I'm gonna go this way.
Shine down! Strike a pose!
As you approach the tavern, you find a plainly dressed woman standing nearby. She appears to be rather troubled about something.
Greetings, friend. Lovely weather we're having today, don't you think?
Oh, hello. I suppose you're right. The weather today is quite lovely.
It seems like every character included in the script has a certain amount of useful information to offer.
Oh, come now, don't be
Huh?
Nothing turns a frown upside.
You didn't even take cooking as one of your—
That's not necessary, miss. Excuse me for saying this, but you don't really look like a chef. Besides, I'm not really a fan of sweets.
So you're someone who barely smiles and doesn't like sweets. You're really starting to remind me of this one. Hey! Did she just. Me?
Glorianne must have broke character.
This isn't getting us anywhere.
Are you sure? In that case, please refer to the fatometer.
Uh-oh. Critical failure.
Oh no.
You remain silent as you prepare a pot and fire to use for cooking. The woman stares at you with her mouth agape as you skillfully cut the ingredients and toss them into the pot. Splash, swoosh, clang, 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 clang.
Clang?
You're unable to maintain control over the force of your stirring, and accidentally.
Oh no. I screwed it up.
Excuse me? What is the meaning of this?
Oh, she just wanted to cook something delicious to cheer you up. She really didn't do this on purpose. Is this situation...
Please leave me be.
But, Miss,
Please don't force me to repeat.
critical failures are bound to happen.
As you venture further into the city, the streets appear largely empty. An elderly woman walks past. You see her shake her head as she puts away her wrinkled wallet. A nearby merchant folds his arms and gives you a disdainful look. You get the impression that he's someone who has long gotten used to the sight before him.
Although he doesn't seem very friendly, merchants are usually a good source of information, right?
Pardon me, sir. I'd like to ask a question if I may.
That depends. How much are you willing to pay?
How about this much?
What do you take me for? Some lowly beggar?
Surely an onion can't be that expensive.
What do you know? War's nearly upon us. Everything costs several times what it did before.
Whoa, what a nasty guy. Maybe we shouldn't even bother talking to him.
But he still might have information we need. Traveler, Sir, we came to this city to solve the very problem you seem to be referring to. The war you mentioned. If you happen to be well informed and know a thing or two about what's going on, we'd appreciate it if you could share that information with us. After all, the sooner this problem gets resolved, the easier it will be for you to do your business.
Well, things are basically as you said, young lady. Those monsters are camped outside the city, and they've been destroying all our trade routes. We have limited reserves within the city, so if this can—
Wait, you're saying no one has put a plan in place to distribute supplies or maintain order?
We could all starve, and those nobles in the— Who knows? Maybe they've been in cahoots with the monsters all along.
That is concerning.
All right. That's all the information you need, right? Off with you now. I've still got business to do.
You know, if you smiled a little more, you'd definitely get more business. And I bet that would make your life just a little bit sweeter. I'm not saying it's guaranteed to work. It's just a tip.
Should we try to go somewhere with more people?
Oh, how about the city square? Follow me.
Before you lies the city's central square. You see a man with a slightly anxious look on his face, pacing back and forth, his head hanging low. He doesn't seem to notice your approach. Still immersed in his own thoughts, he shakes his head and lets out a long—
This guy seems promising enough. Hello, sir. Is there any—
Wait, you're— Oh, dear—
You recognize us? Ah, are you one of the people who wrote the commission letter?
Yes! Oh, I didn't expect you to actually come. Oh, what great news! The city is saved!
What happened here?
Alas, we once lived comfortable, carefree lives. This city used to be free of monsters. The first Marachose hunter, Casiodor, the Golden Hunter, he was the one who drove them back. However, monsters have once again surrounded the city. Perhaps the seal that kept them at bay has lost its power. Or perhaps an evil sorcerer has been meddling in our affairs. All I know for sure—
Are there not enough soldiers to drive them out?
It's not a question of numbers. The guards simply have no idea how to deal with them. Most people my age have never even seen one of the monsters, much less been trained to fight against them. What's worse, many of us don't even know the history of the Marashose hunters anymore. When I was a child, though, my grandfather would tell me stories about how the Marashose hunters drove back the monsters. To be perfectly honest, I was starting to think all those stories were just tall tales.
Well, you can rest easy, friend. The righteous and formidable Marashose hunters are on the case.
The man is touched by your determination and resolve. His eyes begin to...
Still, if we are going to hunt the monsters, we need to know where to find them.
All I know is that the area outside the city is dangerous. I'm afraid I can't point you toward a specific Oh, although, if you leave the capital through the main gate and follow...
I see. We'll go look.
All right. Be careful. They're actively working. Even one of our kindest ministers...
Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place.
I feel bad for him. Maybe we should try to cheer him up?
Hey, not everything can...
I appreciate your kindness, brave hunters. I leave the future of this kingdom to you.
If I understood correctly, there are currently 2 problems in the kingdom that need solving, right?
Exactly. We need to defeat the monsters outside the city and take down the evil sorcerer stirring up trouble from within.
But which problem should we tackle first?
Well, this seems like a good moment for a break. Take some time and discuss what you want to do. Let me know when you've made your decision.
I really didn't expect the people in the city to keep us at arm's length like that. I totally thought the hunters would be treated like heroes.
Well, Clarence said the script took cues from the real history of Fontaine, right? Maybe the real-life Marashose hunters were also treated like that.
I wouldn't say it's a perfect representation of history, but there are definitely some similarities. Would you like to hear more about it?
Sure. As long as it doesn't spoil anything in the script. You brought up bits and pieces of the hunter's history before, but it was all in passing.
Paimon wants to know too! The hunters were super powerful, right? Were they all from a special line of supernatural beings or something? Kinda like the yokai in Inazuma?
No. All Marashose hunters were ordinary mortal fighters. The only thing that set them apart were the special sword techniques passed down over the centuries.
Huh? So you mean anyone could become a Marashose hunter?
In theory, yes. All you would need to do is survive the rigorous training and master the swordsmanship techniques required to fight the monsters.
Wow.
Still, most people dropped out at the early stages, and others called it quits the minute they saw a monster in person. To become a hunter, you must be strong in both body and mind.
What kind of monsters did the hunters fight exactly? Oh, and the evil sorcerer the script mentions. Did they exist in real life too?
The land of Fontaine once played host to an ancient dynasty known as Remuria. After that dynasty fell, monsters began to appear, intent on obstructing humans from establishing a new social order. One of the ancient sorcerers of Remuria used his power to assemble a formidable army of golems. He sought to use that force to establish himself as king.
Now wait a second. Don't tell me that guy was the inspiration for the evil sorcerer in the script. We still haven't found any in-game information on him yet. So, why don't you talk about someone else for now?
Well, I wasn't planning on going into anything you might be able to find out in the game. But if you want me to talk about something else, then... how about Casiodor, the Golden Hunter? Or Egeria, the ex-Hydro Archon?
Wait, but those people are all from a super long time.
From my master.
By master? You... Is that something you know? Absolutely. Miss Petronia and my father were good friends. Back in the day, she would often bring Clorand over to play, but then...
Let's not... Anyway, back to what I was saying. Responding to Egeria's call, a number of warriors followed Casiodor into battle against the monsters. This group of warriors, under Casiodor's leadership, became known as the Marashose Hunters. Yet, as Fontaine entered an era of peace, their work gradually became obsolete. The Marechaussee Phantom, originally an association made up of hunters, eventually came to be predominantly comprised of Melusines.
Ah, I see. That explains why most of the people in the script have forgotten the hunters or think of them as nothing more than a legend.
Is that really a bad thing, though? It can get tough always being the one shouldering everyone's expectations.
Depends on who you ask, I suppose. If the name of the organization no longer commands respect, investigative work is bound to suffer.
Speaking of investigations, which problem should we tackle first? Monsters or evil sorcerer?
I vote monsters. That's the main duty of the hunters, right? We can come back to the sorcerer later.
Well said, Miss Farina. Plus, if the sorcerers really are the masterminds behind this whole thing, defeating the monsters could give us some clues on their intentions as well.
What about you, partner? What do you think? It's decided.
All right. After some discussion.
Let's take a look around, like that guy said.
You there! Outsiders, halt!
Who's there?
An armored man approaches you. He has a tall, muscular build and a determined expression in his eyes. Just one look, and you can tell he's fought in his fair share of battles. Although he's trying his best to conceal his current state, his uneven gait and the sweat dripping down his forehead make it obvious that he's been wounded and is in serious pain. I'm the captain of the guard. I saw you sneaking around the city earlier, so I'll only ask this once. State your purpose, or it's off to the dungeons for the lot of you.
Wow, it's been a while since someone's been this suspicious of us.
I said talk, not whisper between yourselves.
Have you ever heard of the Marechaussee Hunters?
Marechaussee hunters? Ha! That fairy tale, you mean? What, do you expect me to believe you're one of them?
Nice.
Using your knowledge of medicine, you're able to deduce that the injury on his calf was a monster's doing, and the wound has already begun to fester. As you check him over, he looks at you with suspicion and retracts his injured leg further back.
I'm a doctor by trade. Please let me redress your wound. You don't have to suffer like...
The man appears somewhat disgruntled at having been exposed, but soon relents and raises his leg for you to take a better look. He allows you to apply a poultice of specialized medicine to the wound, and it appears to bring him much relief. The tension in his brow eases. All right. Guess you lot might actually be real Marechaussee hunters after all. In any case, you've successfully treated my wound. So...
Do you know where we can find the monsters, or the other guards?
He informs you of the various locations where monsters have appeared. He looks in that general direction with a pained gaze. As some of our new recruits have never even dealt with a petty thief, and now they're out there fighting monsters. If it weren't for this cursed leg.
Oh, please, sir. Don't get too worked up. You need to focus on your recovery. Just leave the monsters to us. We're Marechaussee hunters, after all.
Hearing you say that, a glimmer of hope flashes in his eyes. But it disappears almost as quickly as it came. Those monsters aren't easy to deal with. But if you insist on going, I won't stop you either. I just hope all the guards will be able to come back to their families alive. I wish you the best of luck.
Based on what the captain said, the monster should be right up ahead. Let's go. Hopefully we're not too late.
As you approach the battlefield, you see numerous people lying by the side of the road. They appear to be dressed like guards. Their faces are filled with desperation and terror. Some are screaming and cursing in vain, as if still trying to banish the monstrosities they saw from their minds. A few of the wounded look up at you in shock and disbelief. "Quick, leave this place. Turn around and don't look back," they yell. It doesn't seem like there's any information to be gained from the area up ahead. You conclude that this area is best left unexplored at this time.
This is the place he mentioned, right?
You see broken iron. All the signs point to one thing. A truly...
Be on your guard, everyone. The monsters...
Before you can finish your sentence, you hear rustling sounds from the surrounding bushes. The monsters have emerged. They close in on you with...
A little help here!
Your battle round be...
Coming at ya! Attack!
And voila! Shit!
The next battle round begins now.
Hey there! Umbrella warfare, I guess!
The monsters let out a terrifying roar of anger and resentment before dissipating into thin air.
Ugh, thank goodness it's over.
We're lucky the Marachose Hunter class came with...
I never knew the photometer even...
That...
Just as you begin to celebrate your victory, a suspicious lump on the ground catches your attention.
A suspicious...
I walk up to it, crouch down, and begin to carefully examine it.
Nora, what are you doing?
I've still got my right glove on, so it should be fine for me to touch it, right?
As you investigate the mound, you discover that the exposed portion appears to be made of wood. It was previously obscured by the large form of the
It's
monsters.
a chest.
With the monsters gone, the small protrusion now awaits your discovery, poking out of the ground like a shy flower bud.
Whoa, it's a treasure chest!
With everyone's help, you successfully excavate the wooden chest from the ground. Even without opening it, you can tell from the mora and jewels scattered around the chest that it must...
Makes sense. We worked hard for this. Let's open it with...
I can understand your excitement, Paimon, but think about it. Doesn't it seem like there are people out there who need this treasure more?
Yeah. Think about all the people suffering in the capital. Or all those guards who got hurt fighting the monsters. Wouldn't it be better if we gave the treasure to them?
Wait, is that how it works? Paimon thought since we were the ones to dig it up, we could just take it for ourselves.
Well, let's put it this way. Any decision you make during a role-playing game can impact the future course of the story.
But would the people really believe us? It's hard enough for us to prove we're Marachose hunters. What if they think we procured the treasure illegally? They might get even more suspicious of us.
That's definitely something we should consider. Maybe we can come up with an explanation in advance.
Well, if donating it could cause that much trouble, why don't we use it to buy some gear and fill up on good food? Then we'll be ready to fight even more bad guys.
Looks like you're facing a difficult choice once again. Well, it's getting late.
Wow, weird.
I'm not sure if it's because I'm having so much fun with you all or because the story is particularly enticing, but I feel like I could almost keep going.
Here, here. Ooh, how about we play through the night?
I'm not sure I'll have enough energy for that.
Yeah, that won't work for me either. Lynette will give me an earful if I get home too late.
I understand how you feel, Navia, but we have to change venues for the next part of the story anyway.
Huh? Another location?
Mm-hmm. There's a special note for the GM at the end of this section that says to proceed to an indoor set for the next part of the script.
Whoa, they really pulled out all the stops for this new script.
Well, even if we end the game for the day, we can still stay a little longer.
Something tells me you just want to finish the free desserts.
That's just a coincidence, okay? Besides, to Paimon not finishing free food feels even worse than having to buy your own. And anyway, Paimon really does want to hear more about Cloran's master.
Well,
It's nothing. I appreciate the concern, but it's all in the past. It won't do any harm to share these things now. My earliest memories are of living with Master. According to her, she saved me from certain people of ill repute. My birth parents had left me behind some time before that.
what a heavy beginning for a life story.
Master was a fascinating individual, if inexperienced in the ways of raising children. My first ever toy was a short sword, although I suppose it wasn't so much a toy as something Master removed from her waist and handed to a noisy child in need of distraction.
Oh wait, so she handed an actual sword to a child? Isn't that dangerous? Did you hurt yourself?
Of course I did. I cut my palm and bled quite a lot. But Master was not concerned. She just stood there and casually lectured me about it. See, that's what you get for not holding the sword properly, she told me. She then crouched down next to me and said, "Give me your hand. I'll teach you to bandage this wound. After that, it's time to learn how to truly hold a blade."
Excuse me for asking this, Clorand, but how old were you exactly when all this happened?
Probably around, 3, give or take.
3? Isn't that when most kids are still struggling to hold a fork?
As I said, Master was rather inexperienced in the ways of raising children. She believed trial and error was the best way to teach a child what they're capable of.
I'm not so sure this is a question of experience.
I didn't see anything wrong with her ways at the time. And anyway, children don't get to choose how they're raised. Oh, she did bring me back a pet from Liyue once. It was a Geovishap hatchling.
A Geovishap hatchling? For a pet? That seems even more dangerous!
What she said was this: make sure to get along, you two. If you really can't agree on something, just settle it with a fight. Whoever loses is the real pet.
And how old were you when this happened?
5.
Well, did you win?
No, I lost.
So, you're saying you actually became the Geovishap's pet?
Yes, but only for a week. By the end of that week, I defeated it in combat, and we've shared a cordial relationship ever since.
That really doesn't sound like the kind of childhood someone should have.
Later on, I gradually understood that Master most likely didn't know any other way to raise a child. She was a Marachose hunter, but I never heard her bring up her own parents. Thanks to her, I learned how to navigate the forest by the age of 6, and could hunt monsters in the wild by myself the year after that. Even though the training she subjected me to was strict, she always made sure to take me traveling when she had the time. We met many of her friends during those days. That was also how I met Mr. Callis and his family.
I still remember the first time we met. You were too scared to join our picnic and hid behind Ms. Petronia the whole time.
I still hadn't really met many children my age at that time, so I didn't know how to interact with others.
After that, though, you started coming over a lot. You loved challenging people to shooting competitions, remember? I don't think many members of the Spina ever beat you in one of those.
I had a lot of fun during those days.
I enjoyed them too. Oh, do you remember that one time we went exploring around the Spina together? We overheard Papa call your master Fontaine's Protector of Justice. We tried to pretend like we never heard anything, but you nearly let it slip that one time.
Protector of Justice. Oh, wait, you mean that vigilante hero from 20 years ago? The one who is always active at night?
Yep, that would be her. She often would put on a black cloak and go out at night.
20 years ago, huh? I still remember the guards leaving. Oh, there's no need to apologize. You had nothing to do with it. And anyway, everything she did was for a good cause. Although, calling herself the Protector of Order was a bit much. Especially when she deliberately operated outside the law.
Huh? When did the Protector of Justice
Oh, she had a bunch of code names. I heard she would just come up with a name on the spot whenever she was asked. Later on, she probably got sick of answering those questions and decided to stick to just two. The Protector of Justice and the Protector of Order.
That sounds like her, all right. I bet she forgot which of the two she'd use by the time she got back each night.
Well, she certainly sounds like a fascinating individual. With her strong sense of justice, it's no surprise her student followed in her footsteps.
It's true. I always wanted to become like her. Someone powerful, independent, and with a strong sense of conviction. But... She suddenly disappeared the night I turned 10 years old.
Womp
disappeared?
womp.
What happened?
I have no idea. She didn't even leave a note. I was never able to find out where she went. That night, I was celebrating my birthday at Navia's house, but Master never came to pick me up. When I returned home on my own, it was to an empty house. When she still didn't appear after a few days, I went to Mr. Callus's house to ask about her whereabouts, but he only shook his head.
Papa probably didn't know either. I know he sent a few people to investigate the matter in secret, but they never found any credible leads.
Don't worry, I understand. To be perfectly honest, given Master's personality and way of doing things, it all made a lot of sense. If I just like how, when a litter of kittens reaches a certain age,
Or...
I was at first, but not anymore. I don't believe Master...
Well, despite everything, you still managed to follow in her footsteps and become the greatest champion duelist in all of Fontaine. You're practically a living symbol of law and justice.
I suspect my position would be far too by the books for her. Master always did whatever she pleased. But you're right. I suppose I do take after her in some ways.
Who knew Clorand had such an interesting past? I never had the chance to ask her about it before. I wonder... if Clorand's master were the champion duelist back then, would that duel against Mr. Callus have gone differently? Oh no. Judging by the atmosphere, Clorand and Navia are probably thinking something similar. The mood just got super awkward all of a sudden.
Well, anyway. Would you look at the time? It's getting dark, so we should probably call it a day for real this time. If we keep talking like this, we really will be here all night.
I had a great time today, Miss Clorand. Thank you for being our GM.
Anytime.
The script was good, but I've got to say, your childhood stories were even better. Hey, you should tell us more about that fight against the Geo-Bishop sometime. Maybe your master was onto something.
You could be right.
What does she mean, onto something? I certainly don't know any 5-year-olds who want to fight a bishop in their spare time. Guess I'll head back as well. I need to save my energy if I want to continue enjoying the story tomorrow.
You're that excited to hear about my fight with the bishop?
I was talking about the script.
This will be a productive partnership, I hope. All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Overruled.
I'm gonna make another smoothie. Beep.
Go.
Sorry you popped in while I was off making a smoothie. But I'm now back from making a smoothie. Oh. There we go. Oh, that's awful. Good thing it's healthy.
Let's go meet up with the group. Paimon's really looking forward to today's story.
It's a little bit like raw brownie batter. Not stellar.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Combat.
Looks like everyone's here. Now, before we begin, why don't we finish where we left off yesterday? There was an important decision to be made, yes? I'll pour everyone a cup of tea.
Is that really the most important part, though, Clarice? Paimon's more concerned about our current surroundings. Heavy walls, cold railings, dim lights. This is obviously supposed to be a prison.
I admire the work put into the set. Still, it's obvious the script...
So the set is going to be a part of the script?
Unfortunately, that is something
Anyone think Clarice's smile is starting to look kinda scary?
Well, whatever happens, we'll just have to push on. But first, we should really figure out what to do with this treasure. If we're worried about arousing suspicion because of our identity, why don't we give ourselves a different name, just like Cloran's master did?
Yeah, it might be better to keep a low profile. As long as we're helping people, it doesn't matter who we are or what we're called.
Based.
Staring at me won't get you anywhere. Or did you want some more tea?
Paimon's good. Thanks. Why aren't you saying anything, Navia?
Oh, this is the short sword Cloran mentioned last night. I found it.
Huh.
Well, I made sure to take good care of it, considering the circumstances in which you gave it to me. Of course I had to keep it safe. Anyway, where were we? Oh, right. I was just thinking about all the potential ways for us to break out of prison. We could dig a tunnel, or try to bribe the guards.
Wait, we haven't been thrown into prison yet, have we?
Well, it's only a matter of time. It pays to be prepared. Just like how you should always have an...
Alright, Paimon's made up her mind. Let's just give the treasure away. Paimon may have wanted to keep it, but if it's going to land us in prison somehow, Paimon will be too upset to enjoy her snacks.
So, you reached an agreement? All right then, we can continue with the story.
Oh, and we'll collect all the scattered pieces of treasure on the ground as well.
All right. You collect the treasure and make your way... The city is still shrouded in a gloomy in places where sunlight struggles to reach. You generously share your wealth with the children, the elderly, and the poor in urgent need of help.
Thank you, kind soul.
The elderly woman's look of gratitude follows you as you walk away, her eyes never leaving your back until you move in.
She's probably trying to tell us to speed this up. We need to hurry up so we can address the sorcerer problem.
Should we go find that man again at the square? He seemed like a pretty responsible guy.
Oh, good idea!
Just as you start to make way to the square, intent. Please wait, distinguished guests. Several strange guards suddenly call out to you. They run forward to
Greetings, gentlemen. Surely you jest, my lady. That would not be our place.
It is His Excellency.
Well, we have to invest. I say we go for it. If
After a quick discussion, you nod to the guards and agree to follow. They lead you all the way to the audience hall of the palace. Gilded tables line both sides of the hall. The space itself.
Wow, it's so luxurious!
The elderly king, clad in a magnificent robe, sits. He wears above his head a majestic crown. With a
they're here.
A man dressed in dark clothes, after a moment, he lowers his hands and stands.
The king does not appear entirely aware of his surroundings. The man by his side, though.
The king remains still and says, "Esteemed guests, allow me to thank you for coming to our faraway kingdom. Unfortunately, His Majesty the King finds himself quite exhausted from... I've heard tell that your group, the Marechaussee Hunters, used your exceptional ability with the sword to repel them. However, seeing that I was not fortunate enough to observe such a feat with my own eyes, you'll forgive me for seeking to
Well, we've got nothing to hide. You brought us here to talk, right? So we'll just explain what happened. The golem's blades were so powerful, they could cut down trees in a single swipe. Well, that was enough details, right? But
Your account does indeed match those of the survivors. Since you were the ones who defeated the monsters, that must mean...
How did he know about that?
Then I must ask that you
Wait, but didn't you just say that our great deed deserved a reward?
Yes, that only that which is freely given by the king can be considered a reward. Taking the rightful wealth of a kingdom without said permission, on the other hand.
But that's completely unreasonable.
yeah, that makes no sense! If it weren't for us, the treasure would...
Maybe so, yet the fact remains. You tried to dispose of the treasure without reporting it to the court and without receiving permission. Yes? What? No answer? Surely you're not insinuating that you, a group of legend...
Well, what about the king? Is he just gonna let this guy go?
Clad in his magnificent robe,
From the look of things, could the Prime Minister be the evil sorcerer? Or could both the king and the Prime Minister? I would like to observe the number of guards.
the guards in the palace appear fully armed, their expressions solemn.
Well, there goes my plan to turn the whole place upside down, I guess.
It appears we've been visited by nothing more than a group of ill... Before I decide your fate, however, I must first determine whether you have any accomplices outside the court.
Can't we try to step away? Or maybe start some kind of...
But if we try to fight the guards right now, don't worry. At least we figured out who's behind all this. Let's just play it by ear. If you're scared, Paimon, just hold my hand.
Aw, thanks, you guys.
You allow yourself to be led away by guards surrounding you on both sides. It's only when you begin to feel drops of water falling from the dungeon ceiling and smell the stench of death and decay all around you that you finally realize you've stepped into a completely different... Stay here and don't... The guards lock the cell door.
Wait, sir!
Your voice echoes through the dark hall.
Carve out a new path of fate with our own two hands, of course.
You reach toward your waist, but find nothing there. You now recall that your weapons were...
What about that knife I hid in my boot?
When did you hide it in there?
When I was thinking about digging a tunnel.
Rejected. You failed to inform the GM of this course of action. Moreover, the guards would have conducted a thorough search before throwing you in prison.
And the keys to the cell aren't anywhere to be seen?
Correct. You don't even feel a lock hold on the cell door.
Oh, well...
Indeed. Huh? Why are you the one saying anything?
Because that statement holds true for me as well. This is where the script...
What? But that's a terrible ending!
Generally speaking, this should be the point where the scriptwriter gives the players some kind of hint, or gives the GM some kind of code for how to move forward.
I mean, maybe they just really wanted us to be immersed in the feeling of being in prison. Like, they'll only show us the way out once we've grown truly and utterly desperate.
That is a possibility.
If only there were desserts and tea in real prison. Oh, wait, guess it's kind of how the Fortress of Mirror...
Oh, before I forget, Navia, I took a closer look, and the craftsmanship doesn't appear to resemble anything from this era. If I remember correctly, that style was last in vogue several hundred years ago.
Wait, Cloran said that sword used to belong to her master, right? Does that mean her master has been alive that long?
I doubt it. The way she went about things often made her seem childish more than anything. I'd say the sword was most likely an heirloom passed...
Hang on. A precious heirloom passed down to you by your master. And you gave it to me just like that? You weren't worried I might lose it?
Master left many things to me when she disappeared. There was the sword, an old key, and a good amount of junk she probably just didn't want to take with her. I gave you the sword back then, because I didn't want our friendship to end.
Wait, when did this happen exactly?
After the duel. Between Mr. Callis and myself.
Before that, Cloran would have meals with us and even stay over at the Spina some days. She was on great terms with Papa as well. After the duel, though, there was a period of time where we simply didn't know how to face each other. She entrusted the sword to me and never came back.
Well, you can come here.
We were both sad and conflicted, and totally overthinking everything as a result. Whenever I looked at the sword, I couldn't help but wonder if Miss Petronia had never introduced us to each other at that picnic. Maybe part of the sadness I was feeling could have been avoided. Back then, it felt like I hadn't just lost a father, but a close friend as well.
No one can change the past. The most important thing is that you two found your way back to each other and can enjoy things like this together.
Yep, you're right.
I'm sorry, you two.
Think nothing of it. No one here is at fault.
Huh?
Ouch! You got some sharp claws, pup. Where is your paw? Is it just you broke a nail today? That makes sense.
Oh. Looks like the next part of...
Perfect timing. The situation...
From Claren's face, I really can't tell if it's good news or...
Water continues to drip from the ceiling. In this lightless dungeon, you lack a reliable way to tell how much time has passed. Eventually, you get used to the unpleasant odor of straw, mold, and rust, and find yourselves alternating between fits
You're
of
a good girl.
drowsiness and despair.
Yeah, good girl.
Suddenly, you hear footsteps outside the door.
Heads up, everyone. Someone's coming.
Gather close, everyone. Keep your voice down.
Who are you?
I work as a guard in these dungeons, but my true identity is the same as your own. I'm also a Marechaussee hunter. Shh! I've already sent away the other guards, but if we make too much noise...
I understand, but how can we be...
The king has issued a formal decree. In light of the irrefutable proof of your crime, you're to be executed.
Executed? We barely did anything!
Monsters appearing at the same location as the treasure. Could this entire thing have been a trap?
There will be time for speculation once we're out of here. As for my identity, I have no way to prove that to you just yet. Infiltrating the capital was difficult, and finding a chance to speak with you has taken a lot out of me. I could go on, but I think we can all agree that now is not.
Have you seen our weapons anywhere?
Don't worry. They're just behind the door. His faction is too powerful. The guards are all under his control, and he's even stationed a number of golems in various rooms throughout the palace. To defeat him, you must find a secret vault. It is said that within that vault, the Marashose hunters of the past left behind a treasure with the power to defeat the sorcerer.
You're not coming with us?
No, I'll remain in the dungeons to deal with the guards. I'll try my best to distract them so they don't go after you. As long as my identity is not revealed, I'll be able to aid you when the final battle comes.
In that case, please stay safe.
Thank you for your concern. I will do my utmost. As for the location of the vault, here, this map should lead you there.
Got it.
All right, once I open the door, remember you now have the chance to restore the honor and legacy of the Marashose hunters. So please, get out there and reclaim what's ours. And be sure to exercise caution.
With the help of the guard, you successfully escape the dungeons. Your sense of despair and anxiety both seem to fade as you continue your quest.
Sorry,
while we were in prison. Who knows when we're gonna get the chance to use that cool summon spell?
That is a pity, but we can only continue to move forward.
Laid bare.
Let the world come alive!
Witness my cries.
This should be the place marked on the map.
This bit of rock certainly looks suspicious.
Well, I'd say an investigation's in order.
Wow, you really meant that!
Before you lies a serene stretch of open water, its surface shimmering a brilliant shade of sapphire blue.
Well, guess this means it's...
Hi, pup. Hi, good girl. You're so calm. Yeah, good girl. You're doing good.
Oh, what's the matter?
It's nothing. As you step into the cave, you find yourself in an eerily quiet space. Before you lies a narrow passageway that appears to trail off endlessly into the distance.
No. You're a good girl. Just relax. Just chill.
Bring it!
Wow, this must be what...
But this door is... Huh.
A pattern on a stone.
Is something wrong, Clem?
After a long, difficult journey, you finally arrive at your surroundings are exceedingly
We're doing this for the sake of the people.
Linny's right. We need to keep going. The next part of the story...
Yes. That... something feels off.
found something!
Found something here, too.
And Farina.
Same here.
Wow.
It worked!
Something just appeared. Some kind of new mechanism, maybe?
By solving the puzzles, you prove yourselves worthy of inheriting the secrets of the past. At the end of each puzzle, you're rewarded with
With?
a key.
Oh, it must be the key to the big door.
This is one of the Marachose Hunter. It is said that 4 keys in total are Huh? You hear a few strange noises.
Huh? What's going on? Did we fall into another trap?
For the sake of immersion.
But Paimon can still see a little bit over here. Oh, right, sorry.
Suddenly, you hear the sound of...
There's someone else here? Oh, this is so unsettling. I can't see anything.
I've been discovered then.
Ow!
That voice, it's...
You recognize the voice as belonging to the guard who led you to this place. It appears he now covets the treasure for himself and has come to stake his claim.
Oh, so this is just part of the script.
Oh, okay.
Then I can probably relax. Well, if we can't see anything, that means we can't fight to the fullest of our abilities. Should we...
Judging by the way he's holding his sword, he must be a real Marachose hunter. But this isn't part of the script.
retreat? That's not...
Your choice is noted. Please keep your eyes closed until I tell you the torches have been relit. This battle will be in the dark.
You got it!
Well then, let us begin.
Beautiful.
I'd like to try to hit him with my sword.
Your strike is successful.
Is he still standing?
Goat.
Is it over?
The enemy is strong and relentless, but the battle is nearing its end. The torches have not been relit.
What about now?
Final strike.
Well, did we get...
Warm fire flickers across the walls once more. Your vision is now clear. In an impressive display of courage, the four of you successfully defeat that look in his eyes. It's like he became...
Huh? Oh, wait. We're supposed to be roleplaying. Speak your name, guard. What is this treasure really more important to you than bringing peace to the kingdom?
What kingdom? What peace? Those were nothing. I, Florian, am a true Marachose.
So he's also using his real name. Or, wait, was that...
Then I'm even more confused. If you truly are a Marachose hunter,
What do you know? In this day and age, there's no glory to be had as a Marachose hunter.
What's that supposed to mean?
My skills were passed down to me by my father. We lived a life of obscurity in the remote wilderness. Still, he devoted everything he had to being a Marachose hunter. And what did he get in return? A life of poverty and pain. In a world that forgot all about him. When he died, not a single person came to mourn his passing. The Marashose hunters were the ones who saved this city. We're heroes! We deserved...
Is he talking about how no one in the capital seems to remember the hunters and their legacy? I didn't expect the script to contain this level of social criticism.
So that's why you want to take the treasure for yourself?
If you already knew where the treasure was located, why didn't you...
Because
Only a true Marashose hunter, as someone who sought to hurt others for his own gain. Florida.
Okay, but what is this treasure anyway? We've got all the keys, right?
You're sure you want to...
We've been talking about it for so long, of course.
And we've already defeated Florian, right? So he won't try to take it from us anymore.
Watch your...
Then let's open the door together.
All right. Before you, you hear the shrill wail of the door hinge as it rotates for the first time after years of disuse. Almost like a sleeping giant letting out an extended yawn. You get the impression that the secrets buried behind this door might be just as heavy as the sound you just heard.
It's open! Come on, let's go in! Paimon wants to see what's inside!
Ooh, me too!
Ugh, uncovering
A stone tablet?
You call this a...
Maybe the troop ran out of butt...
They provided a super immersive experience at the beginning only to drop the ball at the most important part?
Wait, I get it now.
Huh?
This is it? The Marashose...
Whoa, are you...
The Marashose hunter before you appears to suffer a serious mental breakdown. One of you seems to understand the significance of the treasure already. If the rest of you wish to follow suit, you... Ready. So, how are you doing?
What?
Do you remember how you got here? Or...
I remember now. I brought you here because I wanted to...
You mean these?
Huh?
I could tell something was off the moment I stepped into this cave, so I kept an eye out. I've already dismissed...
So the strongest champion duelist in all of Fontaine saved the day once again. Guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Hi.
It would seem your skills as a
What are you up to?
hunter are as sharp
What do
as
you
ever.
think?
I deserve some answers, don't you
Yeah.
think?
I know.
Tell me why you wanted to lure me here. Everything you said earlier sounded like the truth. Luckily, your monologue was dramatic enough to convince my friends you were just role-playing.
I don't know. I just always felt like there was something in my heart that didn't belong to me. Something agitated and angry. The feelings about my father and the other Marashose hunters are real. It just wasn't fair. I was angry, bitter that no one remembered them or praised their accomplishments. I don't know when it started, but at some point, my anger came to completely consume me.
But if the treasure was all...
I can't remember. My head is a mess.
From your description, I suspect you were dealing with a Devorid.
Devorator?
Oh, your master... your father, I mean. Never talked about it? It was a kind of monster that was active several centuries ago.
No, I've heard of it. I'm just not sure why you suddenly... Wait, it can't be.
The seal?
My family has served as Marashose hunters for many generations. My father instructed me to always watch over that seal and maintain it regularly, but I neglected that duty after he died. I finally decided to come down and check on it one day.
The Devorator would be a formidable adversary if you lacked the power to completely destroy it. You could easily fall prey to its influence and corruption.
I heard it has the power to amplify the obsessions and desires in people's hearts, to the point where they overtake you entirely. It would seem I'm not just lacking in
Hey,
skill
Nor.
blade,
You're fine.
but in mental fortitude as
You're
well.
fine.
And yet, you were able to retrieve 3 of the 4 keys.
Relax.
If I remember correctly,
No.
each
No.
was entrusted to
Hey.
a respected and capable hunter. How did you manage it?
One of them belonged to my father. The second I stole from a different hunter. And the third... I know just how strong you are. It's as clear as day to everyone in Fontaine. I observed you from dusk to dawn, but could never find any opportunity to sneak up on you. I never even saw you drink a single glass of liquor. The only way I could think to obtain that last key was to lure you here using your hobby, and then... Oh, I get it now. That monster, it wanted to bury you here alongside the treasure.
I won't comment on anything else, but the script was good.
Well, I did pour my heart and soul into it. The stories my father used to tell me about the glory of the heroic Marechaussee hunters and how they came to be forgotten.
It's more than just a story.
Huh?
You're proud to be a hunter. You're still holding onto that part of yourself, no matter how small.
I have done so many despicable things. I have nothing to be proud of.
Then explain the purpose of the evil sorcerer. Isn't he the true antagonist? The one who sought nothing but his own gain, and used the people as the...
But I've already tainted my sword. I no longer have any right to...
Wake up, Florian. Remember how you introduced yourself earlier. Do you really think the hunters acted out of a desire for honor and glory? Or to be loved and acknowledged by the people? What did your father teach you about our order? You do not wield your sword for yourself, but to protect those you serve. There's nothing special about a blade. It's the intentions of the wielder that matter above all else. Do you still not understand? Even after seeing the treasure for yourself? The contents of that room, they represent the true legacy the hunters left behind.
You're right. I am a Marechaussee hunter. It's time for me to redeem, no, to finally serve the people I vowed to protect all along.
I wouldn't be so quick to push aside the need for redemption.
I know. That's a charge I won't bother to defend myself against.
Good. Then, come with me. And help me see the script through to the end.
See the script through to the end? But there's no more script left.
Never finished it, huh?
No, I mean, I wrote the script with the sole purpose of luring you all here. There was no reason to write beyond this point.
Then we'll just have to keep writing it. The evil sorcerer still needs to be defeated.
Hi.
You mean...
What a pretty
the
girl.
Devorator? Are you saying I have to make up the rest of the script as we go along?
Is that really so hard? You've already written most.
Sweet
Surely you can write
girl.
an ending where the hunters win and justice prevails. I'll be there to help you too.
You aren't
She's a
afraid your party will
girl.
fall into danger?
I know what my friends are capable of, and they're all quite skilled.
Look at that face. Look at you.
Besides, I need their help.
Then, are you going to tell them the truth about all this?
I don't intend to spoil the fun. Sometimes, protecting dreams and fantasies is more important than exposing the truth. Don't you think?
They're back!
That took a while.
Ahem! My fellow Marashose hunters, please forgive me, for I have sinned.
Tone it down.
Sorry. After crossing swords with you and witnessing your courage in battle, I've rediscovered my true self and regained my pride as a Marashose hunter.
Oh, do I smell a redemption arc?
I confess, I was brainwashed by the evil sorcerer. He asked me to lure you here so he could bury you in this cave.
That little... Wait, you're saying all of that wasn't you, but the evil sorcerer?
That's right. He's adept at manipulating the hearts and minds of the people. I fell under his influence because I did not possess a strong enough sense of will.
And how are you going to prove that you're a changed man? We're not going to fall for the same trap twice.
To be perfectly honest, I only came to my senses after seeing the treasure. It reminded me of my father's past teachings. The treasure was...
The names of all the Marashose hunters from ages past.
Wait, you already...
Of course. Don't underestimate a veteran role player's exploration skills. Oh, wait. I mean, Marashose hunter novel.
We just finished reading through the content of the stone tablet.
The tablet recorded the
I'm gonna go
lives
grab my
of
jacket. I think I've
2,000
got a
people.
joint
For
in
example,
there.
this Marashose
And I'd
hunter
like to
named
smoke it.
Fox.
Yes.
She inherited the responsibilities of the Golden Hunter and passed judgment on many people. But in private, she had a very easygoing personality. Her favorite pastime was singing and dancing with her friends, and she was said to have a beautiful voice.
So, she was just like you.
Oh, you really think so?
Well, when you put it that way, I suppose I also have a few things in common with this Walter. Working as an executioner, he supposedly used a countless number of tricks to confound his enemies in battle. Oh, if only I could have seen the feats of magic he pulled off back then.
Their lives were all so exciting. You could write so many cool books about their accomplishments. How could they have all been forgotten?
Because they chose to be. To hunt monsters that only appear in the shadows, you must also operate in the dark. To be a Marashose hunter is to willingly give up on wealth and fame.
Then this stone tablet must have been left behind by their companions.
That's right. Few Marashose hunters ever revealed their identity to the public. They always protected the city from the shadows. The only time they spoke of their accomplishments would be at night, when they gathered with their fellow hunters in front of the bonfire to share stories of the monsters slain by their hand.
So, this tablet was created not so that the hunters would be remembered by the people, but so that they would be remembered by each other.
No wonder this place was so well hidden.
You regard the stone tablet in solemn silence. The names of your comrades etched onto its surface serve as a reminder that you are never truly alone. The tablet proves that although a hunter walks a shrouded path, it is not a solitary one. There will always be those who walk beside you, a fact that remains as true today as in ages long past. Their legacies shall continue to be passed down from generation to generation, as everlasting as the stone onto which their names are carved.
Father, you once told me that I should seek out the treasure if I ever became lost. So this is what you wanted me to find. Thank you, my friend. You are... I implore you, everyone. Please give me a chance to make up for all I've done.
Well,
Sounds good to me too. Everyone makes mistakes. What matters is what you do to make up for them.
I have no objections, but... Mr. Florian, do you even know how to defeat the evil sorcerer?
When he took over my mind, I gained some insight into his thoughts. Every time I thought of the treasure, he reacted with a strong sense of fear.
Huh? He's afraid of the treasure? But there's nothing here except some broken weapons in the stone tablet.
what if the secrets hidden inside these weapons. GM, permission to investigate.
At first glance, the weapons appear absolutely ordinary. But as you observe them, you notice a faint energy emanating from within. These blades have slain countless monsters. Though it's been a long time since they were used in battle, their edges remain sharp, as if they're simply waiting for the next worthy hunter to carry on their legacy.
So basically, take these with us, right?
I'll take this weapon, since it used to belong to us. Maybe it'll find comfort in being held by someone who appreciates the arts.
Ah, good idea. I'll take Mr. Walter's bow then. From one archer magician to another.
Paimon's gonna pick a cool...
As you grip your weapons, you can almost feel the will of past hunters coursing through your being. It's a feeling of courage, determination, a silent vow passed down from generation to generation.
Mr. Florian, do you know where to find the evil sorcerer?
I was able to see his surroundings when our minds were connected. I believe he's currently hiding out at the church in the kingdom. We must be extremely careful. He's spent so long living among
my
monsters,
house.
he has now taken the form of one. He will not be easily defeated.
Then why don't we explore some more and try to find some higher level gear? We don't want to just fight him and lose, right?
Oh, no, we have to strike now. He was greatly weakened when I managed to break out of his control. If we let him rest, he might have time to escape.
I agree with Mr. Florian. We've got to act while we have the advantage. Don't forget, the people of the capital are counting on us.
Yeah, now that we've got a plan, there's no point in waiting.
Oh, what are you doing?
The longer this drags
You
on,
retrieved
the
my
worse it'll
boxer.
be for everybody.
Yes, that's what's called... Yes, that's exactly right.
Alright, you've persuaded Paimon.
Mr. Florian, please, lead the way.
Of course. Follow me.
He had to set up so many scenes today, and now he has to join in for this last part. I really don't envy his job.
Finally, you decide to slay the evil sorcerer and bring peace back to the kingdom once and for all. As you walk away, you feel the gaze of the stone tablet at your back. Finally, you arrive at the church Florian described. As you approach, an ominous aura surrounds you. You get the sense that your enemy is close at hand.
How strange. This uneasy feeling seems so real.
Now, it is time for the final battle.
Let's go.
Florian, wait.
What's wrong?
I think you should wait outside. You've already been corrupted by the Devorator once. I don't think it's a good idea for you to be this close.
That's exactly why I have to go. Why I should be at the very front. Yes. I intend to lure it into my body.
That's too risky. If things get out of hand, I might have to kill you. Do you understand how dangerous this is?
I understand, but if I do this, you'll have a clear and visible target. The Devorator will have a hard time passing up a chance to enter a body it knows how to control. You won't have to worry about any of your friends being taken over. You're not like me, Miss Clorand. You're a just and powerful Marechaussee hunter. The monster broke free due to my error. It's only right that I shoulder the responsibility for its destruction. This is something that I have to do. Consider it a duel to restore my honor. My only request is that you give it your all.
Then, as a champion duelist, I hereby accept your request for a duel, and extend to you my most sincere regards. The battle is now upon us. Let the Devorator once again tremble under the blade of the Marechaussee hunters.
Huh? So lifelike.
This foe is not invincible. You hold the treasure, the power to defeat it, in your own 2 hands.
The treasure? You mean... the names. It's the Marechaussee hunters' names.
How are we supposed to...
You forget, Paimon? There's still one skill we saved until the very end.
Hunters fight not for fame, but to aid the people whenever they are summoned.
Walter the Marechaussee Hunter, master of 1,000 tricks, executioner of the Phantom Hunters, I call for aid!
Est, the Marechaussee Hunter, inheritor of Cassiodor's will, judge of the Shadow Hunters. Answer my call!
Petronia, protector of justice and order, the hunter I respect the most. Thank you for saving my friend, the best one I'll ever know. Please, lend us your strength.
Oh!
We have come to answer your summons.
Fucking sick.
And so, the monsters were eradicated, and the sorcerer was defeated. Peace soon returned to the capital. Those in the court, manipulated by the sorcerer, also recognized the errors of some. Remembered the names of the heroes who saved their kingdom, but others simply continued their lives none the wiser. Such is the story of the Marechaussee hunters. They pursue the phantoms in the darkness and exterminate all who pose a threat. They will always protect the city and those within it, even should all memory of their accomplishments be forgotten by the very people they serve.
I am
assuming we finally reached the end of the script.
Yes, you've reached one of the better endings.
It's a pretty solid story overall. I thought it was just an ordinary venture at first, but the further we got into it, the more impressed I became with the production and the plot. That final battle especially. All the— oh, right, yeah.
Ah, that's a really good point. I never expected the weapons we picked up from that vault would have that.
Yeah, mine nearly scared the daylights out of me when it started glowing. I took a good look at it after we got out, but I don't think it ever lit up again. Oh, we should probably give these props back.
Did you have a good time?
Of course. Let me know if another script—
Sure, no problem.
Then I'll head back for now. I think I need some time to fully digest everything that just happened. Once Mr. Florian is awake, please pass on my regards to him. He must be extremely exhausted to have passed out cold like that.
You're right. He's had a lot to deal with.
Well, see you all some other time. Toodaloo! Okay, so, can I ask now?
I think it should be fine, yeah.
What in the world was going on back there?
So you saw through all of that?
That time in the cave when you told us to close our eyes, it'd be weirder if we didn't notice anything.
I was dying of curiosity the entire time. I mean, you did a pretty bang-up job of pretending nothing had gone wrong. Farina actually looked like she thought all of it was planned.
Guess none of us wanted to be the one to break the illusion.
What are you all talking about?
Oh, wait. Don't tell me Paimon never— Oh, this is all my fault. It's not too late to cover your ears. Here, Paimon, I'll do it for you.
A bit late for...
You're saying everything that happened back there?
It's probably more accurate to say this was never a real
Wow. My head.
Hey, you! Get up right now and explain yourself!
Nope.
Did Paimon just hear that right? You guys made up that whole last part on the spot? It's not nice to lie to people, but Paimon's gotta admit, that was a really good story, Florian. Oh, and nice improvisation, Florian!
Yeah, it was like watching a magician improvise a spectacular magic trick after forgetting an important prop.
If Paimon knew something was wrong with that vault, she would have floated straight in the opposite direction!
Everything was under control.
As if you've ever described a situation as being out of control.
Guess I'm just used to it.
You must run into a lot of unexpected situations then.
As for you, Florian,
I know there's no excuse for...
I would say you've already suffered more than enough.
What?
You may have been blinded by fame and fortune in the beginning, but your actions during the final battle had proven you to be a true Marashose hunter. You'll be far more used to the city above ground than below. Your job as a hunter is more important.
But...
Of course, you'll still need to take the keys and pay a personal visit to the 2 hunters you wronged. Prepare to accept any terms they give you as well.
Yes, of course.
As far as I'm concerned, though, your showing in the duel was enough to prove your honor.
Then I'll do exactly as you said. I'll go return those 2 keys right now. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll do my best to prove myself worthy of the second chance you've given me. I swear this on my name and honor as a Marashose hunter. Until we meet again, everyone.
Speaking of Marashose hunters, what should we do about the treasure in that cave?
Leave it be.
Are you sure? We could show it to people, make it so that the hunters are remembered. Don't you want that?
No. Every name on that tablet made the same choice. All hunters know what the path entails. I am no exception. My identity as a Marashose hunter is not something I need people to remember. I wish only to be recognized as a champion duelist. Nothing more.
That's certainly very different from the path of a magician. Still, I admire your decision.
Wait! I just remembered something. If there were no special effects involved, why did our weapons begin to glow during the battle?
That's because the Marashose hunters of ages past would often imbue their weapons with special enchantments to suppress the monsters. Whenever a monster was nearby, their weapons would start to glow.
Oh, so that's why they had an effect on that guy near the end. I really thought the summons were doing all the work.
Well, I'm sure the summons were a part of it too.
Oh? How so?
This particular Devorator probably hailed from the same era as the hunters we saw in the room. The names you recited all belonged to the bravest hunters. Countless monsters fell to their blades. That's likely why the Devorator visibly reacted when you said them out loud.
So the names held the power all along!
The name with the power.
Everything
The
you
power
said during
with the
your
name.
summon.
Huh? Oh.
They're the ones with the power
I-
because they have names.
I meant what I said. I mean, it was true to my character, so yeah. I'm glad you heard it. Just don't make me repeat myself. It's embarrassing.
I really appreciated those words.
All right. Don't get all sentimental on me. Anyway, let's not talk about that anymore. I'm going to go on ahead. Don't fall too far behind now.
She ran off!
I should probably head back as well. This story was truly incredible. I might have to spend the whole night telling my siblings all about it. Goodbye.
Traveler, should your nickname...
I suppose the significance would be the journey itself and the world we helped create. There's still value in the time I shared with everyone here, in the things we were able to accomplish, even if no one remembers them.
A great answer. I'll remember it. Me? The Marashose hunter says nothing in response to that question. Perhaps her answer lies in her silence. An unspoken vow left to echo through the night. The path she walks needs no explanation.
Oh, fuck. Did I finish Fontaine?
Bring it!
Hmm.
Perfect weather for a nap in the workshop.
Hmm.
Want me to come along?
Got a plan to approach this guy again? I was watering it every day. Ugh, don't tell me.
I've been waiting for you for 8.
Afraid?
I see everything.
Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid? With the fall of darkness, destruction shall come to oblivion. Have a taste of fervent. Not bad. He's proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
There is no escape!
My blade is all that remains.
Shower me with praise! Everyone hold hands! The Temple of Wisdom!
Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered!
Only the beginning.
Time to shine!
No way. Incredible.
This is it. This is where the signal came from. That child. In hollow boring machine Mark III Greta.
We need the proxy to lead the search. Grace, describe the boring machine.
Hardworking and capable and cute.
Just like Sweet Pea was when she was little.
Nobody has a clue what you're talking about.
Okay, to put it in words the average human can understand, it's a machine responsible for excavating tunnels. To work faster, it's also equipped with a demolition saw used to tear down buildings. I thought the little thing would become more efficient after the update. I never thought she'd run off.
Who even told you to do such an unnecessary update? It's more annoying than my laptop's constant updates.
You never talked like this when you were a kid. When you used to be so cute when you were little.
But it's normal to go through a rebellious phase growing up, right? Maybe the boring machine has just gotten a few rebellious ideas in its head.
No, I won't allow it. I won't allow my cute children to become unruly, rebellious beasts! Midnight drag racing, deliberately scratching up their bodies, putting on massive stickers that are extremely difficult to clean, trying prohibited ether fuel mixtures, even imitating the old civilization cartoons, and trying to merge with other machines!
Whoa. Having listened to your description, I wish I could see that.
Don't push your buttons, Proxy.
Proxy, we have to find it quickly. I just hope it isn't too late.
Detecting heavy machinery signal. Syncing location data.
The target signal is still active. It's currently... What's it doing?
Let's go take a look.
Is one of your screws too tight? You look a little swole. Right. Take this. In hindsight, I should have packed more.
Oh, that's how I should have done it. I'm an idiot. Okay. Oh. Damn it.
How should we approach it?
Scanning suitable. Please bypass the current area.
Damn it. I put a bomb down for no reason.
Every effort counts! Gotta get hit!
What's the matter?
Bear is strong. Shocker.
Syncing area info.
Proxy, is this really a good path to take?
Apologies. We had no other choice. There's a safe zone up ahead. Go there.
Can't get through now, right?
Yeah, we're safe. For now.
Now then, how do we get out of here?
Oh, that's a good question.
I have an idea.
What's that?
All right, everybody, cover your ears and stand aside. Calm down, everything's fine. Besides, look, aren't we right by our target?
Hello. I am.
Don't be so
Just a little bit.
time.
Gym life is killing me. It should. Indeed it should. Right now I'm attempting to get approximately 20 more wishes. Caplock's Hero, welcome. It's been a while. I hope you're well.
It's only been a couple of days, and yet our child has become a fabulous young lady.
Starting a part-time soon? Hell yeah.
Just take it easy now, Grace. But who's Mr. White? Another machine? It's not that rundown building it's on, is it?
Don't insult Mr. White! I've made up my mind. I'm staying here with Mr. White. Don't take back what you said!
To protect its loved one, the boring machine.
It might help if I actually hit the right
This
character.
amazing power.
By character, I mean
Time
letter.
for fangirling. Focus on dealing with it.
Oh, this little one is so cute! I'll just explode!
Leave it to me.
Initial impact.
Please, be gone! You bring evil monsters! How dare you hit a lady so hard! Come on, everyone! It's running out of energy!
Just try me! End of the line! Try this! Try my power!
No escape!
Uh-oh! The fighting attracted some ethereals!
You dare jump on Mr. White! Get your filthy hands off of him! Get away! You filth! Stop being so rude or I'll...
We did it! Oh boy. All trials. Big sad.
Roxy, according to the signal, seems like the grappler we're looking for is somewhere in this hollow. It's outside the construction site and we don't have a carrot, so we'll be relying on you to find it.
You're in good hands. I'll make sure your commission fee is well spent.
The cunning hairs did mention that you excel at everything, including making sure you're generously compensated. Anyway, let me tell you about the grappler first. The grappler was responsible for transporting on-site waste before it went missing. It spent its days going from point A to point B, and it's real quick. We really can't do without it. What's wrong, Ben?
Oh, nothing. Listening to you just reminded me of an old story.
Oh, is it a story about fearless bros?
The main character is a man, but it's hard to say whether he's fearless or not. The story is about how a man is punished by having to carry boulders over and over again, day after day. No, this is just my humble opinion, but our company's autonomous machines are all very intelligent. Maybe once the logic core was upgraded, the grappler just couldn't stand such monotonous work.
Leave any obstacles in our path up to me!
Warning. Multiple hostiles detected.
Ha! Perfect! Let's go, bro!
Anton, don't rush off on your own.
Well, there he goes.
Easy.
That's how a real one does it! Just leave the rest to me!
No, my coins.
Come on!
Switch with me, sis!
You need more rest, Press. You're still growing. Stay alert, folks. This one is pretty tough.
Look at his back. A blender? That thing looks pretty wild.
And stop it! All right, bro! Together now!
Eat hammer!
Our time to shine, bro!
Warning. Met your correction.
My bro is stuck. He can't make it through.
Don't move, Anton. We'll see what we can do.
Scouting new route.
But what about the ethereals along the way?
No problem. Piece of cake. Great. Nothing can stop us. Now, let's look for that grappler.
It is likely our target.
Look! grappler's up ahead. Don't worry, they're no match for me and my bro.
More ethereals are surrounding us.
Doesn't matter, they can't stop us.
Damn. I was like, is there a way for me to get this guy to fight all 4 of them to speed this up? There was not.
Commence demolition! You big enough!
Can't stop me!
No escape!
Alright, bro! Together now! Sneak attack? Not cool! Come on! Time to work, then! Our time to shine, bro!
I'm here.
A couple more.
Every effort counts! Okay.
Your shift is over!
Initial impulse. Don't get in my way!
Warning. High-risk hostiles approaching.
Awesome! Finally, a worthy challenge!
What a hot-headed fool.
Come on! Let's go!
Wait, why are you so worked up too?
Don't push too hard.
Support has arrived. Grab a couple more.
My turn!
Just watch me.
Oh, I keep fucking moving everyone.
These enemies are super tough. How's everyone feeling?
No worries! We came for us. And besides, the real bro never lies.
Leave it to me. Stand still. Let me beat you into the foundations. Yeah!
Your shift is over!
Have a taste.
My turn!
Burn it all.
Feel the heat!
Want some hits with me,
Lame. Alright, while this cutscene happens, I'm gonna go get water. I'm sure it's gonna be an animated. Right? It's gonna be animated, right? Nope, it's not. It's immediately battle. So we're gonna just go grab water.
Yeah, bro. Well said.
I'm back from the journey.
That's right. I'm ready to work anytime too. Yeah, bro. Well said.
Oh, my pursuers are finally here. I've been waiting.
Huh? This guy's had a complete change of personality. His installed voice was nothing like this.
Grappler, your smart core may have malfunctioned.
Oh,
Come back
yeah,
with
you
us
gotta
so we
do
can
Poke
fix
Start. Sorry.
Don't treat me like a child refusing their medicine. I'm a real bro.
Oh, Fennekin. That's a really good one.
A real bro. You call yourself a real bro after that sneak attack?
Oh, look who's talking. The answer is simple then. Let's battle. One-on-one.
A battle of real bros.
Sorry, 1 sec. I am gonna do this dab. A dabberoo for the dabber dude. The banger's hot. Dab scraped. Dab dropped. Ooh, what a sizzle. That smells fantastic. Oh, good catch! Dude, if Zyril saw this, he'd be pissed. He never catches anything. I appreciate you. Ooh-wee.
Better take things seriously.
The worst one that gives you this hiccups.
Underestimate me. Witness my power.
Your shift is over.
Commence
Hey there, Grappler. Why did you run away from us?
If you really want to know, you must defeat me first.
Can't stop me.
No escape!
right in front of you!
Joe, you almost got it.
An opening.
Please be enough for the gamble. I want the gamble. I want the gamble. Give me gamble.
Welcome back, Belle.
Hiccups are not real, and I am not a fish. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Dude, I might be a fish. Fuck. I fucking hate having the hiccups, bro. Fuck. Cool. Interesting.
Standing by.
I see. Okay.
Ready for combat.
Did you call me?
Ah.
Want a glass of nitro fuel?
Awaiting further instructions.
I shall follow your orders.
I follow. Fuck. Fuck. I thought I got rid of them. I really did. They're just fucking hurting my side now. Hell yeah. 23. B for big set. Oh, getting an A rank minimum right now. New guy, okay.
Let's fire it up!
It's our turn, bro. Come on, let's get to work.
A mission? Take me along.
Okay, I already got it.
If you need help, call me anytime.
Oh, that's a cool fucking bowl of soup. Back energy regen. Yo. Cool. Not even mad.
Let's fire it up!
I don't know what's the best. Okay, so it's anyone with a hammer. Impact percent? No. Energy regen is much better.
Standing by.
Damn it.
Ready and waiting.
You want to test my hammer?
Time for some hard labor?
Labor? Where's my man? Let's bring in my boy.
I know.
Hell yeah.
No reaction.
Yo, I'm level 25. Let's go. Oops.
Nothing beats caffeine on a lazy afternoon. Want some? You know, coffee is not a must, but a calm and relaxed mindset sure is.
glass of nitro fuel?
Oh. The doppelganger of Jane, huh? God damn.
You want a glass of nitro fuel? I'll help you win. The lunch is on you.
Ready and waiting.
I'm at your disposal. It's my command.
For you, I'll eliminate any obstacles. Stand still.
You don't have any
How many do I get though? Yes, I got 2. Oh. I see. Gotta do all 6 of these. Can I do any higher? Nope, just the ones. Oh, that's the core in here. That makes sense. Okay. Well, I won't lie. I'm fucking pooped. So I am gonna head to bed. That is my plan. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hopefully, one day I no longer have the hiccups. But apparently, right now, it's not that day.